Hey guys, how's it going? Now, I did leave off last video with... Oh, it'd help if I had it active. I did leave last video showing you how to do a swarm level, how to get the challenge amulet of killing at least 7,000 monsters, and as a nice surprise, I also showed you essentially how to do an endurance run with those same settings and get a score of 532,000 points. And then after that, I gave you the advice to go to this level and try fiddling around with the settings a little bit, still doing a swarm run in endurance mode. And, well, I took my own advice and look what happened. I got 1.5 million points. Now, I haven't even seen how many skill points that gave me, but I can tell you right now, I jumped something like 70 wizard levels. That's bloody heaps. So, it's pretty much, once you've bought the game, if you follow my instructions, you'll have so many skill points that you won't struggle to you won't struggle to complete the journey, at least all the way to the end, that's for sure. It might seem a little bit cheesy, but at the end of the day, instead of making all of the levels much harder off the bat, which would be expected, I think the developer decided to try and make the game still completable without paying for the paid version, so he made it in a way so that it didn't get ridiculously tough. Anyway, I think I'm getting a bit sidetracked. Let's just say, instead of continuing on for the moment, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to try and show you how you can take advantage of buying the premium edition into getting a lot of skill points and hence making the game much more manageable for yourself. What did I do for this one? Well, I essentially, let's see, I put this, these were the settings that I used. Endurance, and let's see, did I don't think I did that. I can't remember. I don't know, it might have been double, or no, it wasn't double, it was 50% higher. Can't remember whether or not I used this, because I did try higher monster armor, but I don't recommend trying with this setting an endurance run at the moment, simply because higher monster armor basically means almost every single, I think it is every single wave that goes by, the monsters gain one more armor than was on the previous wave. So wave 2 has 3 armor, wave 8 has something like 10 armor, and so on and so forth. And it gets ridiculously hard, ridiculously quickly. And I found myself having to use poison a lot more than chain hit in my gems on the ground. So I think I tried it without that. Waves getting tougher faster. Can't remember if I checked that or not. But anyways, I think this was the settings. The multiplier is still only 7.17, but I stuck it out for a couple of hours. I did the endurance run. I basically used walls to... Here, I won't show you on a tiny map. Whoa. 580 points. Let's see. How would we use that? Let's see. We use amplifiers a lot, so let's bump that up. Deadly traps are always good. Forget shrines. Decrease the cost of banishment. I like that idea. Let's see. This is going to be expensive, but let's pump that right up. Let's put that up to about 20, just because. Poison mastery. Tell you what, I'll try and keep on playing without using poison, just to, it's good practice not to get used to it. Dual gem mastery. Well, I may as well pump that up because my mana farm uses dual gems. Let's see, replenish and focus. Let's put replenish up to 30 just because, and pump the rest into my focus. That's quite a lot. Let's see. And yeah, basically what I did, let's see, do that, sell that. I basically put walls all around here. I made it a very simple maze. Bloody hell. And I didn't do that. Yep, so on and so forth. It was fairly easy enough. All I did was pretty much that. I got mana, of course, and I got chain hit. See, I configured the gems up to be something that they didn't need much bloodbound, because at the end of the day, I didn't have waves getting tougher faster, and I didn't get more armor. I didn't have those options on, so you only need a little bit of bloodbound for the gems to get what they need. Let's see, what did I have? Yeah, I had 3 grade 1 lime, 4 grade 1 orange, and 1 grade 1 bloodbound, and basically trap there, count 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on and so forth. And same as in the previous video, just keep on changing the gems around early in the game, just so you even out the kills a little bit on all of them, so they all get their bloodbound activated, so they can all keep up with what's going on, and you can just leave them as is for longer. It's more mana costly. But yeah, just keep on doing that, make them all the way around to about here. Then after that, I suggest before you get a mana farm going, make your tower with your main gem and make it around here. This level is good for, it's very good for an endurance run actually, with mana farms and so forth, because there are 3 entrances, 1, 2 and 3. And so long as you have a lot of monsters coming out fairly close to each other, and you will, because this is a swarm level, all waves are swarm. Because of that, your gem will constantly be focusing fire on the monsters coming out of here and here and here, and it won't be fast enough to clean up all of them and have nothing left to shoot at, and then start shooting at these monsters. These monsters will just keep on coming and coming and coming until they get to about here or here, where the tower will focus on them. So this level is brilliant. You just put your, here, let's let that go around a little bit. Put your mana farm right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 amplifiers. Put it there. Get your tower up and running first, because the last thing you want is for a lot of these bad boys to be banished, simply because they do banishment cost increases. I did select that, and as you go further down in the waves, I think the banishment cost becomes ridiculous. It's like 400, 500, 600 mana for every swarm monster, and since there's lots of swarm monsters, if you start leaking a lot of monsters, that can quickly whittle you down and you'll lose. So there is a few things going on. You do have to keep in mind that sort of thing, and you do want to get this tower up and running just so you can pick off all of the ones that get through. And from there, you just do the same sorts of things as you saw me do previously. Eventually, just get rid of these. Don't even bother. Once you get a mana farm going, don't even bother replacing these with, or essentially having a spread out mana farm like before. It's not really, it's pointless. Get your tower going, get your mana farm going, play as normal. A couple of hours later, you'll get a score like me. Now, let's see. Turn to the map. I've decided to show you how to do a map on Armored. I may as well go through the different types since people are struggling. Actually, before that, I had a question from someone who commented on one of my videos. That person is struggling to get one of the amulets. It's not a challenge amulet. It's battle amulet. No, journey amulet. Something about beating a beat a level on row 8 with no skill points. Oh, that'd be a pain in the butt to do. A lot of these journey amulets are pretty easy to get. All you have to do is just think, oh, look, here it is. Win a battle on row 8 with no skill points used. Well, okay, let's try not that one because it's hard, or is it? Basically, row 8, this is row 8. You want to pick one with preferably the least field base, so probably not this one because the monsters will be tougher. Let's see, what starting gems do we have? Poison and shock, slow and chain hit, armor tearing and multiple damage, so no bloodbound on any of them. This is going to be interesting, actually. What to do? Okay, to get that amulet, I'd say let's pick... let's go for this one just because... just because it's a long journey to go from the end of the map to the monster orb. I just like the way it's laid out. We could easily get a few things going here, and of course you just need to beat it with no skill points, so take all of these right down to the bare minimum. Let's see. Reset skills. There we go. I've got nothing. I feel so bare. Let's see. Ooh. Damn. Can I do that? I can't, can I? Because it's going to cost me a fair bit just to do this. Okay, already I don't think I've started this correctly. I think maybe it should have been... I should have just loaded this up, all of these traps with grade 1 poisons. It had to have giant monsters, didn't it? I wonder if that happens all the time. I wonder if that's set. Yeah, that's set. Okay. I have a feeling I've got a better way of doing this. Pick this one, field B8. Random waves. No skills, and just keep on trying your luck until you can't see. You can't see all the waves, but for the moment I can't see any giant waves, and that's pretty good, so why not? Let's see. Jeez. 3 gems, that's not going to go very far. Oh well, let's see how this goes. But I'd say this is probably one of the best ways to do this. Are you serious? This is going to take forever. They're going so slowly. Alright, let's put one of you here. How much am I doing? 14 poison damage. Oh, jeez. Whoa, okay, I didn't see that. Waves 7 and 8 are giant monsters. That's not going to go too well. What are their hit points? Oh, they're bloody huge. That's what they are. Let's see. I'm going to put a tower right here. And I'm going to put that in there. It's going to cost me almost 300 mana to upgrade this. That's bad news. There we go. 13 to 29. Oh man. So, and another giant wave. And it's 2 giant monsters of massive proportions. Okay, I'm going to go out on a limb and say I'm going to lose this one. I'm going to have to place more of these down so I can keep switching it around. Oh man, no, highest banishment cost. Pardon me, I'm still sick. Let's see, how much, come on, come on, come on. Give me 200 and give me, yes, there we go. Oh man, I didn't even get any shots off. This sucks. Come on. Nope, missed them. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna lose this. I have a feeling this is not the right level to try this on. I can't remember. I honestly cannot remember which level I picked to do this on. Let's see. Put gem in there, gem in there, gem in there. I'm so going to lose this. It's already over. Yep. Okay. Oh, I'm an idiot. I just thought of something. Why not play the same level with swarms only? I know it sounds weird, but stick with me on this one. We've already got a lot of traps. All we need to do is load them with these. See. 14 poison damage. It just might work. I'm not entirely confident, but you know what? I reckon it's probably better than trying one of the other levels or trying normal. Jeez, it sucks when you can't remember what you've done. Let's see. Come on, get it. Ah, missed it. Oh well. He's only worth 2 mana banished. I can live with that. Well, this isn't so bad so far. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 traps. I think I can get by with 9 traps. That's not too bad. As long as the hit points don't get too large. 45, 52. 52 is the largest. Yeah, I think we can do this. There was nothing in the rules that said we can't do swarms. You might automatically think, oh, what are you doing? That makes it harder because it's got a bigger multiplier. Just because it's got a bigger multiplier doesn't actually make it harder. Remember, we're just tuning it to suit our purposes. How many hit points? 12. Alright, I'm still in the realm of one-shot kills here. And you know what? I can start upgrading. Let's see, it cost me 77, basically 144 to upgrade. I'll do the ones closest to the start of the path, just to thin out the herd as quickly as possible. Let's see, 144, where are you? 144. You know what? I think I might just pull it off. Whoops, spoke too soon. Ouch. Now I'm faced with a dilemma. Do I upgrade? Or do I just save my mana for leaks? Which is a very real possibility. How much am I getting? 23. So they're not one-shot kills anymore. I'm gonna take a chance. Screw it. Why not? Let's see. Oh, this is gonna hurt. I seem to be managing. They're all clumped up into groups. Ouch. How many mana are they taking from me? 4 mana to banish. Oh man, this is painful. I hate it when they're grouped up like that. How much does a tower cost? Nah, tower's too much. Forget that. So I'll upgrade that. And I think I'm just going to leave the field like it is. Actually, you know what? This is doing almost nothing, so I may as well just do that. Doesn't have enough time to use its poison effectively. Even this one's questionable. Ah, come on, mana. Oh, there you go. Quite confident. Yeah, I've done it. Okay. That is how you get that battle amulet. Or journey amulet. Win a battle on row 8 with no skills at all. 500 experience. Alright, so it's not really worth much in experience, but if you wanted to get all of the journey amulets, well, there you go. Let's see. Back to the map. Well, that's covered. Something I said I was going to cover in one of the videos, but I haven't actually covered, is angering waves. And how to do it properly, when to do it, how much, ways how you can tell whether or not you've angered too much or too little. I'll do that in the next video. This video is dragging on a little bit. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this and I hope you got something out of it. Rate, comment, subscribe, all the usual things. Catch you later, guys.